Hello everyone! Did you ever wonder how a person's hair becomes curly, straight, blonde, or having a different eye color? Genetics and biology can answer that. Before we continue, let's review some basic concepts in population genetics. First is phenotype, the set of observable characteristics of an individual. For example, a girl having a curly hair, straight hair, a person with blue eyes, and black eyes. The images that I presented are phenotypes, meaning it is the appearance that we commonly see in an individual. Genotype refers to the pair of alleles. Another term is allele, one of two or more alternative forms of a gene that arise by mutation. If an allele represents big letter S, it's called dominant, and if it represents small letter s, it is called recessive allele. It is easier to imagine an individual, but what if we talk about the genome population? Plenty of genes, right? We call it as a gene pool. Gene pool is the combination of all the genes, including alleles, present and reproducing a population or a species. How can we determine the frequency of dominant or recessive allele in a population? That will be very difficult to count, right? Luckily, we have two scientists to thank for. 1908, Godfrey H. Hardy, an English mathematician, and Hardy-Weinberg, a German physician. They independently worked out the mathematical relationships that related genotypes to allele frequencies called Hardy-Weinberg principles, a crucial concept in population genetics. This equation, P is for frequency of dominant allele and Q is for frequency of recessive allele, while P squared is for frequency of dominant individual allele and Q squared is for frequency of recessive individual allele. And 2PQ is for frequency of heterozygous individual allele. Let's try some real-life problems. An allele B for black hair is dominant over allele B for blonde hair. In samples of 900 individual, 821 are black and 9 are blonde. Let's find the allelic frequencies within this population. So let's get first the frequency of recessive allele. First, we have 9 blonde persons divided by the total population, which is 900. So it will be equal to 0.01. Now we know that recessive individual frequency is 0.01. Since Q squared is equivalent to individual, then Q squared is equal to 0.01. And now, to get the recessive allele frequency, simply get the square root of 0.01, which is 0.1. So Q is equal to 0.1. Now to get P, which is dominant allele, remember the first equation, P plus Q is equal to 1. Since Q is equal to 0.1, then you can simply subtract 1 less 0.1. And that results to P, which is equal to 0.9. That's it. I hope you have learned something new today. See you next time. And remember, science may set limits to knowledge, but should not set limits to imagination.